peculiar. Hold on, give me a second. Bada bingus, bada bungus. Alright. What's happening? This isn't the normal Doki Doki load-in. Peculiar. Root. Huh? Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. This data collected 1%. Hey yo. Hello fellas! Yeah, I'm back fellas. Welcome to the stream. This pictures. Can you use this as a you can actually use it as a wallpaper, you know that's sick. I'm back from meeting, you already played this game. Hell yeah, you should do suicide trigger warning. Fair enough, let me do that. There we go. I did a trigger warning, fellas. I'm back from Can We 1v1? Challenge get hacked by Monica. But I'm getting there. Also, no spoilers in chat, okay? No spoilers in chat, fellas. That's all I ask of you, okay? Okay, this is interesting. Mail? No new mail. Files. Huh. Interesting. Doki doki. Oh, but this is how the thing is. Okay, fine. Thank you, fellas. They gave me some sort of ball for children. Doki. Hello, State. Good to have you back, gamer. Let me check the volume mixer. Let me put it slower than me. I won't spoil unless you ask for. Hello. Yeah, I mean, overall, just please don't. There we go. It did autosave. You can use the skip button to fast forward for priorities. We already went through all of this, but basically for the people that weren't here, it's basically Sayori woke up too late, so she was running after me to catch up to go to class, and now she's telling me, hey, yo, you told me you want to go to a club this year of high school, so, you know, please do that. Anyway, now, at trigger warning. Oh well, Amaka's ain't good for kids. Peace. Alright, State. God damn it. I guess I've not ever started the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and real. I should get rid of those, shouldn't I? I should get rid of those, shouldn't I? I really should get rid of those, shouldn't I? I look around and... Okay. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I had to catch up to you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and sweating, so I came in. Oh man, I enjoy them, but peace, State. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? Today I'm going to your club. Mini. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. 9,99999 gamer points? Not yet. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That's it, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the anime club. Please. You care so much anyway. Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I was gonna bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Make promises he can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Oh boy. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. To be honest, who wouldn't? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings the open to the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I pass around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. You know, I will replay the Doki Doki mode. I played it once, like ages ago. I'm gonna play it again one day. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere! Ah, Andy, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Come on, man. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Pokemon chat is such a degeneracy. Basic, what do you expect of horny people? Girl 3. Oh boy, I wonder who girl number 4 is. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say such things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's good to see you again, Andy. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika! Good old... You too. Come sit down, Andy. We made room for you at the table. You can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged for... Bruh. Socialization F. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That sounds adorable. I wanna eat. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Oh my god, that sounds adorable. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! If you sell your soul, at least get the right price. I know, right? Cupcakes are the right price, I'd say. It's delicious! Sayori talks for a mouthful and now already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Oh my god, Papa should be a Doki Doki. I try my best, alright? Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. No, thank you guys. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Thanking me. It's not like I haven't heard this summer. Have I heard some of this before? Made them for you or anything. Oh, she's blushing. Eh? I thought I technically did. Sayori said. Maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. Yeah, she's full on tsundere, bro. Okay, so Natsuki's the tsundere one. Yuri's the timid one. Ayori's the childhood friend one. And Monica is the, best in class type. Alright, got it. Yuri's shy? Yeah, I know. I can tell that from just the way she was acting. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Yeah, sorry, childhood friend. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set in... You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, then a hot cup of tea helps you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow. We don't have the fucking FUD effect, shit. Just a little inappropriate. Yeah, I see that, no mercy. I'm not gonna press on it, sadly. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Nothing tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was particularly dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing over the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yeah, sorry I wasn't saying anything considering what No Mercy was saying. I am not touching that No Mercy, even if so. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there are more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. 5 different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these 3. Maybe that's why they're all so delightful by the idea of a new member joining. Come on, man. I'm not horny yet. But I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Andy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Thank you, Kyler. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Average non-horny enthusiast. Indeed. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. Let me do that myself. Why would you do that? It's kinda hard to do. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I like the sound of that! The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I know, right? Fun fact, I almost lost an eye when I was 5. This is such a bizarre thing to say as I was fucking nerding out, dude. I got around 21 Monkey Wall Street. Nice one, Fluffy. Fun. Yeah, I hope you didn't, and you didn't get any damage to your eye. No mercy, because that just doesn't sound good. I agree with Yuri, though. I like stories like that. I like the bizarreness of Omori with the dream world. I loved the shit out of Hello Charlotte and how bizarre but grounded everything felt. Like, it was out there, right? It didn't make any sense. Purple sack is still there. Hey, don't call her that. I would love to have purple hair, dude. Here he goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Maybe that... Not the purple sack still there, maybe why I wear glasses? Could be. I don't know, I like glasses. Even though I need new glasses, dude. God, okay, I already know what I have to do when I get new money. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by her way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. I love psychological stories. Da? Che? Ok. Ok. Ah no, stavo aici ocupat. I don't have to get $20 glasses, get a plane to Morocco. Makes sense. Probably the whole thing of Morocco is very cheap there. Technically to us as outsiders. Did you know that Doki Doki Literature Club is a horror game? I know! I know, Z! Haha. That's why I got the Plus edition. And as I said... Sorry, Wolf, my phone died? Okay. And I played it? Aw, sick. That's why I never watch people play, story games anymore. I want to play them myself. Like, I spoiled myself by watching Markiplier play this game all those years ago. I know some parts. Some. Not all of them, though. Because everything is 10 times cheaper than in America. Makes sense. This game was a little interesting. And I'm about to get more interested, to be honest. Alright. Let's continue, shall we? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just regret something I can relate to at the minimal level. I don't play many story games, understandable, Kyler. But hey, you guys have me as an auto reader. I'll take a sip of my coffee while you guys bonk me. Delectable. I really should increase the prices of the stuff like that. I am not horny yet, people. I really should turn off the bonks. Papa, did you see the message about Round 21 Wall Street? Yeah, as I said, I'm proud of you, dude. Great job. Okay, you stopped. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I don't respect that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. The real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror! Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki eyes out over to me for a split second. Never mind! That's right, you usually like to write about kid things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give me that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems? Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Horny if we eat the Pop-Tart. Long too many yeah, I'm ripping pepperonis already. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Nothing that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Now there's any reaction time. Oh boy. Do you have writing experiences, do you, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do that! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little better comfortable with each other and serve the bond of the club. The Lord of Bob. Isn't that right, Andy? Monika smiles warmly at me again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Society may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. Let's see if other clubs to look at and I lost my trail of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Andy, you all... I am defenseless against these girls getting comfortable with each other. If you know what I mean. Yeah, hugs? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's all like this? That is, if writing poems is that price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official! Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks I guess. Okay everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem that brings the next meeting, we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Andy, I look towards seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Literature. It's so hard to pronounce, okay? Literature club. Yeah, that. Literature. Ah. Top tier voice acting? Thank you, Kyler. I'll need to try better though. Anxiety. Hey! Meanwhile, the girl continues to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Andy, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays up after school for club. Sure, might as well. Yay! That's such a weird way to say it. Chef's kiss. Thank you, Kyler. When you're always from, it's fucking Doki, baby! With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have to change to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make most of my circumstance and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Let's go, anxiety. I can already tell you guys have a favorite. And I guess I started writing a poem tonight. Do I get to write a poem? I do! It's time to write a poem! Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Sometimes good might happen with whoever your opponent likes the most. Alright. Which girl do we like, fellas? Me? I don't know, I like Sayori, Monika. She's even on the left, bro. For me, I would say it's either between Sayori and Sayori and Yuri. None of them? Hell yeah, Kyler. I like the floor the most. Same. Floor is nice. It keeps me steady. Okay, I can save. Hold on. I can just save. There we go. Return. Force Monika. You know what? I'll just write something I'll just write whatever seems like gets my attention, right? And go from there. Pop-Tart, bruh. Uncanny. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Philosophy? Depression? Are you okay, girl? You okay, bro? Trigger warning. I did put a trigger warning. Did I? Please tell me I did actually. It did update when I put the trigger warning. Yeah, I did. Thank fuck. Broken. What? Sayori! Um, the Zone. Yeah, I kind of like, to be honest. I relate to Sayori, but I agree on the stuff that Yuri likes, so this is kind of a hard decision for me here. Not Sayori it is. I can relate to her. Scars? Whoa. Grief. Crimson, huh. Hopeless? Jesus Christ. Achievement unlocked, what? Spend enough time during the poem minigame for the music to loop. Hell yeah, baby. Milk. Of course it's not Suki. Tits. Yeah, that's not an option, Chief. Hope? Passion. Extreme. Cry. Hurt. Oh, the misery. Sayori, what's happening? I think I'm breaking the law of Islam. Oh my fucking god. Vivid? Games is not ski, yep. Bliss. I guess most of the ones I picked were Sayori. Yikes, dude, really? Sayori? Oh god, the thing is I relate to that, which hurts. It could be bouncy. I could have done bouncy. Alright, here goes again, fellas. Hi again, Andy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I'll just keep my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. You don't care about your religion? Fair enough. Thanks for keeping your promise, Andy. I hope this is too overwhelming for the commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Who even likes it? I have a friend that likes literature. And technically most of the games I play are basically just reading simulators. Hey, stop it. Come on, man. It's not that bad. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't even see the end of it. Natsuki. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Yeah. Yo, bro, holy shit. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga. Oh my god. Manga is literature. In fucking did it is. Manga is literature. I cannot say that word to be honest. Thirsty defeated Natsuki plows back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. He always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is messy. It's so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh yeah, you and Andy can become good friends too. Sayori? I fucking Monica. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Manga ass, bro! What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it really isn't. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Daddy Pop playing some dumbski dorky? Indeed, Waja, indeed. Muslims. I now hate my religion? Understandable. Very nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so just keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. The whole like twiddling fingers around. Ooh, I gotta go now, but because of getting ready for school. So bye bye everyone. Bye bye Fluffy. Bye bye Fluffy. Have a good time, dude. All right. This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Do. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. After everyone settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in her book. I can't help but notice her intensely expression, like she is already waiting for his chance. Okay, now I'm relating to Yuri as well. God damn it, dude. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging through the closet. Is she looking for her manga? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I sat down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and I'm listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're gonna seem like really lame compared to all our clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense or intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way to show that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun things ever, nobody will come into first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can just do things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? So you're talking like really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. She does. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Creative tum-tum. I forgot to pray. Well, you gotta pay, or the Pope is coming after you. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Food. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and makes them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Sayori jump scare! One is a job and the other is a mental sickness. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Literally Sayori like a scanner. I nearly fall out of my chair. Fun fact, Morocco swearing age is 11+. I'm about to commit some crimes, fellas. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Careful for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does school have a napping club? That is a good point. Is it like a club that you can just go in and take a huge ass nap? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? Damn it! How am I gonna watch I'm not saying that. You need to get used to it. No, don't say that out. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. I want to join a napping club. It sounds to me. I know, right? Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Gamer clubs. Sounds like heaven. It does sound like heaven. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look. Hold on. I read too fast from my own mouth. You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on! Please give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayuri glanced around at herself. Oh, it's written all over me. There's no letters on me, bro. I'm full of skin. There's clouds on me, bro. There's no writing. You were already clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Isn't that just how normally her hair is? I run my fingertips down the side of Sayuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, I really need to brush it for this. Why are you just getting hard to get right? I won't fall for that. That's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Is it? And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they won't want you to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! You don't even keep your blazer button, up. Seriously, Sayuri, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to borrow her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Aw. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how it is to have a friend who does this kind of stuff for things. Oh, I would love to have a friend like this, dude. Someone's just told me, hey yo dickhead, you didn't zip. Oh my god, imagine having a friend that comes in your room like, hey yo dickhead, your zipper is not up, and your dick is like hanging out like, oh shit, thanks bro. Take the outfit off now. No, bad. Horny AV. Horny AV. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Horny jail. To the Moroccan horny jail we go. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The buttons might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Maybe because it's at the breast area. Uh-oh, boobies! I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Man, I really do wonder why it's harder to fucking pull that one off. Does it even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Shut the fuck up! No, we're not talking about boobies. Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to start the blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayuri puts her arms out and throws around. If I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like that. And you take care better of me than anyone else would anyway. Give them the Holy Bible. Nah, dude, they gave the Bible and they write their Monica fanfictions in there. Holy water for real. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all those embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I had the schoolgirl outfit. That would be funny. Dude, I get 100 subs, right? I'm getting a camera. It's just gonna be me in a maid outfit for you guys. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayuri. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Andy, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I felt to sound enthusiastic, but Sayuri still crossed her way to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Nope, forgot. I was playing fucking Persona 5 Royal that's coming out right now on the Xbox and Game and Windows Store. Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Get a camera, get a maid outfit, get artificial boobs, and put the camera third boobs. The thing is, I don't have the physique of a femboy, so I couldn't do it. Wait, maybe if I take care of my eyebrows, if I get rid of my beard, and I do something with my hair, and I use makeup, I could probably look like a femboy. Perfect, -10. Dude, I have a maid outfit. Good for you, gamer. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica and 3S people out their poems. I'll pull up! Sayori is on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I will spoil the game. You will not spoil the game, no mercy. Bad no mercy. I will mute you. I will mute you. Oh, dude, Monica, come on, man. You didn't tell me that Monica fucks me. Ban him. I did not. Mr. Electric, send no mercy to the principal office and have him banned. Anyway, blah. I do the same myself. Time to see the poems. Should I show my poem to Sayori? I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. Pepe. She's my good friend after all. Huh? Oh my goodness! This is so good, Andy! Huh? I love it! I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you might be seriously overreacting. I'm not that good a writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. Hex your files to search history. I use Opera, bro. There's no search history. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? But when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an Andy poem. What would describe an Andy poem? Cock, balls, depression, anxiety. What else? And that makes it feel extra special. Hi. Hello, Tyler. Good to have you back, gamer. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the shit against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. And that's why we love her. Search history is how you write a poem 101. I'm curious, if I look right now on my search history, where is it? Where is my history? SpongeBob SquarePants Skin Fury, change local user account name in Windows 10. I made a banger using a Mori theme. What are some solo alls for crazy difficulty? Yeah, nothing interesting. Guys, what's your height? 180 something. 1 meter 80 something. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. SpongeBob for now, I am not. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Fudge cake, hell yeah, minus 182 cm or something like that. Nice one, Dev. I think we're the same height. See? It's like I said before, Andy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. That actually helps. That actually is a nice thing to say. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. 5-4? Nice one. What's up, Doge? You watching hentai? This is Doki Doki Literature Club. It's not hentai. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! I'm 5'2", so I'm not sure you're short. Okay, watch them up. I'm not. I'm like 160 plus. God damn. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright fellas, let's see. Dear Sunshine, The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my my forehead, Jesus Christ, dude. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Give it up, everyone give it up to Sayori. Everyone give it to Sayori, amazing. Good thing, I wouldn't know what to start with a poem, to be honest. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least makes me feel a little better about myself. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you, chat. Let me made a poem. Dear Poplar, why you horny? You say I'm horny. I am not horny, though. Like, out of everyone, I'm the least horny right now. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It's not just like you. Then why are you playing a horny game? What makes it? This is not a dating simulator. When I play a dating simulator, you guys will know, and then I'm gonna have some problems to figure out. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. It was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. I don't need breakfast. I drink coffee. Who should I put my note? Next person, Yuri, baby, let's go! Ow! ... Yuri stares at the poem. I don't trust that, Chief. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish the reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Oh, same, Queen, same. Oh, it's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. What do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess I might be after reading it, though, through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Alright, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. Having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all counts with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Just like drawing, baby. I would know. I would know. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Also, it can be a little bit biased, though. Yo, is she based? Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if there's a rare opportunity to her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, you're just supposed to be a literature club. Oh my god, the writing's too good for my eyes. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining sheathling to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present while living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Ghost under the light. I'm reading it again. Bathing. Yeah, bathing under the amber glow. Streetlight to have withstood the test of time. Okay, I get it now. That handwriting? I barely understood what it's written. I read it, so I understand what it's talking about. From what I'm understanding, goes under the light. She's a ghost and the light is a street light before it turns to night. You know, where the light flickers on and off. Only French people understand it. French people. I'm sorry I have such a terrible handwriting. Terrible? What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you so long to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Bonjour, bro. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Salut. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Andy. It's about her, isn't it? My handwriting is shit, so is mine. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. That was nice, Yuri. Who should I... Natsuki, gamer girl, gamer bro.
Andy, if you're gonna take this club seriously, then go home. If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, yeah, but I did put effort into it. You all start somewhere, right? You said proud of the first poem you ever wrote, and I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. You know what? It's short and simple. It's something I would think of making myself, so I like it. I write fast. My handwriting is decent. Nice one, no mercy. I write fast, so I look like a U. My thing is, I write like shit, but slow enough at the same time, so it's consistently shit.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Some people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, like a baseball bat, basically. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening.
I know, I would know.
So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it all fall flat on purpose. You had to bring out the feeling in the last line.
And so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what I meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from a youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. Wait, she's the youngest. That makes sense. I tried to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I... Monica!
Hi, Andy. Having a good time so far?
Ah, yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going off with the flow until I'm much more settled in.
Anyway, I want to share my poem.
Want to share my poem with me? I'm kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Andy.
We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Quite sort of the bear that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. I did it, fellas! I did it! Let's fucking go!
Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you two had those sort of things in common.
Ah, well...
We may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case.
Or maybe there's some similarities that you wouldn't expect.
The way she talks about you,
it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-beings. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Huh. You sure you're not reading it too much?
I could be.
Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it, I know.
I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness.
Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? That's just being depressed, bro.
Yeah, that's totally
unexpected. Hold on, there we go.
Well, to each their own.
And you shouldn't be afraid of experimenting a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying some different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Goddamn, I'm doing the Monica voice I'm realizing. Monica boomers or something else now. Why did I read that out loud? You know, you guys were saying I'm horny? No, JY's the horny one. And welcome back, Dev. So you have to come horny jail. Immediately to the horny jail.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things.
Thank you, Kyler.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Now don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Don't worry, I'm not very good. Balls. Thank you, Avy. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read then. Holding the wall. Okay, that's a bit... It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film let out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Blinded by something she saw. Interesting. So, what do you think? It's very Greek form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay.
Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind it? What was the inspiration behind this one? I thought you said femdom. Dude, if I see a femme guy, boy oh boy would I hog the shit out of him.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I kind of never talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. And that's my advice. That's actually good advice for a lot of artistic things. If you focus on one specific thing, especially in drawing, right? You're never gonna go anywhere, right? The point of a drawing is to go with the flow, go with the line, go with the circle, go with the points. You need to make something out of it. And in the end, if you just go with, whatever your hand and mind decides, it's still better than nothing. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Monica. Whew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It was as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Atsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Atsuki's eyebrow furrowing frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing! Atsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. So we're not chatting as sudden because it's still don't worry about it, see. You don't have to chat. No one forces you to. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? Dude, life is fucked up, dude. I'll find anything cute. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Fun fact, the masculine version of duck is Drake. Little Drake. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Andy did too. So based on that, I'm going to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Ooh, burn, baby, burn! And Andy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so impressed in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Andy appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh, bro. Oh. What if the name pick Andy? It's my nickname. Like if I play it a lot, if I ever play a game with someone or one of my main friend groups, they will be calling me Andy. So yeah, for your knowledge, Andy's my nickname. Enjoy it. Heated argument. No one's gonna win. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you just that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Andy started showing up. Hold the fuck. Hold on, dude. Hold on, Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking phone, dude. Someone's envious. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Andy, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to a reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Andy. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Andy? Well? How'd I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Or whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's gonna be, I'm saving. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up the words I had in my mouth. Instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri? But your expression is so different I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Andy. Well, that's your problem! This isn't about her! I agree. That's not fair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she is. She would never. Very maturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me! Did I Yuri, come on, man, Are you listening to yourself? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes it! Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends! I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute, then there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. That's such a bizarre thing to say out of nowhere. Like, come on, she's cute, that's not a problem. Her boobs the same. I noticed, I looked closely. I didn't, by the way, Sayori did. As when they talk about boobs, Twitch is onto something and I hate it. Bobs? Yeah, no, beans, bro. Big and beautiful. You know what? Fair enough. I'm not touching that. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika sits behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make us some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Natsuki got fucking flashbanged by Sayori, bro. So this is why Sayori is vice president, huh? I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? She is. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knock. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Andy, how about you? Yeah, I said the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your plans will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Andy! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. Really, it's the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. They are. Morbius. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Andy, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. You know, Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Does it really need to stop there? Yes. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but I see Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, Morbius. Let's do this. It's Morbin time, fellas. Alright, let's make more Pringies for... Wait, how many slave slots are there? A lot. Okay, what would Sayori want? No, that's... Hope. Anxiety, wait, no. Suicide. Explode. Happiness. Disarray. Love. Frightening. Okay, no, I'm loading. Okay, let's try this again. Horror? No. Why did I press that? Anime? Yep. Dark? Yep. Fear. Depression. Incapable. Jesus Christ. Childhood. Uncanny. Extreme. Lazy. That's me, babe. Blanket. Unstable. Oh, the misery. Peaceful? Yeah. I see you guys have an interesting selection of words to press. Vibrant. Frightening. So I'm load again. I want to get Sayori stuff. Unrestricted. Hope. Lazy. Okay, I'm actually keeping count now of how many times I get the Sayori ones. Sadness? Okay. Joy. Promise. Happiness. That's 6. I got therapy in 10 minutes. Alright, Tyler. Good luck in therapy, okay? May do you well, alright, dude? May help you well? May you feel good. And may you have a good time afterwards, alright? Bye, Tyler. It was good having you. Shame? That's 7. Alone? That's 8. Love you too, Tyler. Wrath? Okay, no. Passion, that's 9. Anxiety, no. Calm? That's 10, okay. Well, melancholy. Melancholy, that's how you pronounce it, goddammit. Scars, that's 11. Depression, that's 12. Climax is Yuri, okay. Broken, that's 12. Clumsy, 13. It doesn't matter because I got most for Sayonara. Sayori, I fucking forgot her name for a second there. Existence. There we go. I got everything for Sayori, so that's all I care about. Hope, lazy, sadness, joy, promise, happiness, shame, alone, passion, calm, scars, depression, broken, clumsy. Those are the words you... These are what you told? You actually took count of that? No, I'm impressed, Random Dev, I'm impressed. Alright, here comes, fellas. Second day. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I already got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scent greets me. Hi, Andy! Yo, Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today. I just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy snacks? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why like that all of a sudden? No reason, really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Sayori, she broke as fuck. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so that I will lend you some. That's all money you made from Twitch. Come on, man, you gotta really hit me where it hurts. Indeed, I only made like... You know, if you think about it, I think those 2 coins are yen, right? 200 yen is not that much. Therefore, I made more money off Twitch than she made as in her purse. Therefore, eat shit, Sayori. I have more dosh than you. Oh, I feel bad for saying that. Alright, back to my chair. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. And if you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't know that she was listening in. Her face is in her books as always. That gives one option. She used all her money. Oh God. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Annie to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, she only buy what she can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. Dad! Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What? Yeah. Oh, what was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. On God? Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? You can up with my retribution! Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. That was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. How big is that cookie? Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly cuts her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hugs the cookie. Dude, yeah, how big is that cookie, dude? Oh no, there's another thunderstorm outside, fellas. If I die, you know why. It's not even raining. It's just thundering. I'll close the window for now. Human-sized cookie or cookie-sized human? Oh, which one would it be though? Which one would you eat? A human-sized cookie? Human-sized cookie, I'd say. For all we know, the cookie Natsuki baked is the size of Sayori's head.
You're going for a large just over one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, your cookies are good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets one of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches out to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Jesus Christ, Sayori's a genuine trickster. I love her. I'm gonna play battles? Alright, Davey.
Hey, did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trusts her way to safety. Yudinai laughs as well.
Jeez, you're such a child sometimes. Monica, can't you tell Sayori? Huh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I'll watch this in the background. Alright, Evie.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's very popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Don't say that.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry! I'm super sorry! Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all.
You're so strong-willed. All of them are undesirable. That's your opinion. But boyfriend? What the hell are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. Hey, what held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study halls. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? Wasn't where you played music as well, Monica?
I don't really.
I kinda just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. I love piano. Hell yeah, random death, hell yeah. They're fucking pixels? Make a good point.
But they're cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I always look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Andy. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a lot recently. I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I like Yuri's hair though. It is a very nice hair. I would love to have hair like that. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I just to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. The whole thing? Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. How small is Natsuki?
Andy!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna get some supplies from the other classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know the principal is coming up. Me and Monica were going to take some posters and stuff. I need to find some crayons, markers, glue sticks.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Are you going with Andy to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with.
Oh, but I want to go.
It's my fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. Don't call her a lolly. She's just tiny, okay? Just a suggestion. Do you remember my name? Yeah, I know. That's what I'm telling her. She's not one. She's just small. Yeah, they're in high school. She can be. It feels like a harem. I hope it isn't. Because boy oh boy, I don't like that kind of stuff. You can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, Andy?
Yeah, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. It'd be a shame, you would. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. I'm gonna be like one of those parents. I lead Sayori to the mall. I'm disappearing to buy fucking tobacco juice. And then she just screams, ah! I'm like, oh shit, that sounds like my kid. You'll be shooting for harm? I know, right? I just wanna be friends with people. I don't wanna fuck. Sayori finds pleasure in the simple things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing this festival anyway? I'm not sure you'll make an event out of the literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out.
Don't you worry. Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? What kind?
Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
Andy, you're not thinking about it right away. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you said the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now have I looked in every direction. There was perhaps a field before me. It's but a barren wasteland.
Like that? Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. Just, I mean, it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing.
But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited! The festival's gonna be so much fun!
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey Andy, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? So, it's been a long time since I spent time like this with Sayori. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to haul myself up in my room more and more. The going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. God, this is so well drawn, I love it. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color's name.
Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Ah, I dropped one by accident.
Smack.
Yeah.
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls onto the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow, 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 ow!
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori touches her forehead. Gee, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? But no. Crayon 64Ps from Crayola. Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her up to the closet. Thank you, Random Dev. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for 1 second. Guys, that's such a fucking... That's such a piece of shit. Look at that, only 24 pieces of crayons. Okay, but the fucking... Look behind Sayori there. Those things are huge, dude. Holy shit. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. 24 crayons is a scam, dude. Like, they're not 24... Like, what would you have? You have the three main colors. The, like, 2 of each kind. I mean, okay, there's some good colors, but I guess if you need a specific kind, you know, it's not 64 pieces you need. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. So you tell me she literally just fucking bonked her head into the fucking thing? A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Andy.
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to.
I'm fine with looking like a unicorn, fucking dumbass. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I like to purchase that one. Just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has a palm on her forehead and just using the other hand to clumsily scoop the crayons back into the box. Looks like we're already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Fair enough. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Yo... Okay, that looks drank out already. Who drank out of the juice? Who drank the juice, bro? I didn't drink from the juice. Wait, you think she just drank it and then pulled it up? I guess that would be what she did.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Yep, there we go.
Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. It looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Andy.
This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try and keep up with you. You were all kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind you or had trouble climbing on some things you did. Just wanna say hi? Welcome back, Z. Half drank juice, just like the way she likes it. We'll see you next time. See you, Kyler. It's good having you here, gamer. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would always get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. This is a lively chat. It is, which is bizarre because I'm playing I'm not playing thingy for once, which is weird.
Now start crying really hard.
You would rush over as quick as you could, and you would try
You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone find out. Even though it wasn't your fault at all, you know.
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always focused on my games and I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Andy,
I don't think you realize, but if you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I knew it, I'm treating you like that. I guess it's just what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right.
Andy, I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's nothing where we'll end up for college or after that. MVP simp? Come on, man. Don't simp. I mean, you can simp, nothing's stopping you. Simp, nothing's stopping you. So it wouldn't be fair for me to take any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayu has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsily on the outside that when I see her deep in the fall like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back.
I don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Fair enough. Sayu hops to her feet. She touches her forehead again. Don't have so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide a bump, but without much success. In a moment to make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back! Good timing, I was just ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it.
Who's playing with crayons to smack my forehead into the shelf?
She's such a gremlin, I love her. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed?
Uh-huh, I have it right. Hey?
Sayori finally glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff!
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Andy.
Oh well, Sayori.
I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed slightly, I return to my seat. Who should I write my poems to first? Alright, before this, I'll go take a piss and probably start making more coffee. Alright, fellas? I'll be back in a bit. I'll give you guys an ad break. And, I'll just let this music in the back play. Have fun, fellas. I'll be back in a second, alright? I'm back, fellas. Did you miss me? That's so weird to say, yeah. Anyway, back to it, mes amis. Alright, who should I show my phone to? Diary, of course. Andy, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, I reloaded it myself a few times. I mean, you're really the only one who's feel that way, so... Eh? Hey, no, you're not, Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. I don't think it's bad. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. lot of use to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Eh? What?
Stop thinking about weird things, idiot. It just means that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking.
Like cooking?
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
Eh?
I don't know if I understand. Never understand why I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? Pat Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
You sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencils between her hands.
Hey, Andy, will you give me your
poem?
I kinda wanna keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well,
It's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening to me anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home.
Really?
Snap.
I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick the pieces she dropped. While being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
Balls. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
I agree. Balls. Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that.
But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles? Ooh, oh, it's a long one. I'm liking this. Alright, let's see. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine. Come on. Balls. Come on, man. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it all in a bottle and keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle of starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time passed, elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pulled them from my shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. I get what it means. I get it. Hi Tyler. God, that was quick therapy. The Great Famine was from the Great Hunger, the famine of the Irish potato famine. Interesting. Yeah, I get what she means. She's doing her best to like reach into the bottom of her brain, or her soul in this case, right? And look for happy thoughts to share with others to make other people happy, and therefore she makes friends that way. I had to reschedule? Understandable, Tyler. Gotcha. Yeah, she's trying to make friends, right? Using her happiness. But in the end, all this happiness that she uses and puts in a bottle to give to other people. Eventually she runs out of it, right? I get it. I get it. I do the same sometimes. Like, you put on a happy front for other people to make them happy. But inside you're just an echoing head. Holy crap! Did you really write this?
Of course I did. Tell you I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
I think it taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. The poem was deep, I know, I loved it. Well, never mind. Nothing too hard about it. The point is, it came out so good, you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. A little too deep? Or pixels? Hey, come on, man, they're good pixels. I'm gonna keep writing until I die! Ah, don't get ahead of yourself. I just had that habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Don't we all do that? I wonder if this is one of those times. I think the passion in your eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. What should I do? Yuri, mamana, hamana. Anyway, I didn't say anything. See, what's your reason for today? Well done, Andy. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? God, welcome, Niu. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry too much if it seems like you can't get your poems to feel perfect. Hi. Hello, Niu. Welcome to the stream, dude. How have you been? You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning to a bunch of beers. While letting your mind wander through your feelings, and writing down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your readers to see in your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you like to read. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Ah. This is a long one too. Alright. Hold on, let me do my mouth exercises quickly. There we go. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Oh, that little time when it's 2 AM in the morning and you slice up the whole bread to eat it by yourself. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware the raccoon that it fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Interesting. The moon increments its phase and reflects the much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glints in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon became excited. Or perhaps I was merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. I could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. From what I'm gathering from this one specifically, she may have a weird infatuation with knives. Just saying, you know. I was more daring in this one than yesterday. I can see that. A lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Why are you spoiling it? What do you mean? I just said what I thought the poem was about. I didn't spoil anything. It's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler, random dev. You will see? Oh, I know I will. You can say this is a bit of foreshadowing. I don't see it's my fault, but I can imagine what it's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate in their own ways. That's what I love the most about art. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. What, not cutting bread for raccoons? In those sort of things, I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. and people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Andy?
Well,
Yeah, yes I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, indeed. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I didn't learn to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. And I'm glad that you're a good listener. Well, I'm glad she told me that.
Oh, Natsuki, here I come.
well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
Merci. No. Teraz w kafeła? Okay. I got food, fellas. No, don't bonk me. That's good.
I actually don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother writing poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki starts all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Huh?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? Keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty.
Just because she's talented writer doesn't mean I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I sound stuck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you're writing for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. That's why I get for letting a younger girl stepping in my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was intended to be in the world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. She didn't even show me hers. Interesting. Okay, I'll eat this in a second. It's still boiling hot. Monica! Hi again, Andy. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like dynamic duo. That's kind of an exaggeration. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit more to make friends with everyone. She never shows her. Yeah, no, she never did, which is bizarre. I guess Natsuki is just a bit pissed. Hold on. Ah, this food is great. And you can talk to me every now and again, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? Ah, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. Ah, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? Where's your mouse? I did. Oh my god. Did I really have it there all this time? I wasn't paying attention. I was just reading the text. Here. I'll keep it here this time. You guys didn't see shit. I swear I'm not horny, chat. It definitely wasn't on her boobs by accident. How did I even manage to keep it there? I had it on the boobs by accident, yep. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do. Alright, let's take a look. Ooh, this is okay, this already looks interesting, just from the format alone. Wait, was it genuinely for- Oh my, I feel so bad! No, I didn't mean it! Oh my god, I really need to be more careful where I put my mouse. Alright, let's read the poem. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony. of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Oh no, I got unfollowed for looking at boobs, oh no. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Interesting. 2 months in 1 day. Nice. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it takes a bit of time, fellas. You have to wait in between each follow age. Jesus Christ, he's been here for a month. Huh. Even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. They're kind of things I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It does! F. Indeed F. It's almost like magic, I know. Just by looking at it, like that's the first thing I pointed out when I looked at it. She makes a good point. The way the lines really show makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's not hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Or a conversation with the readers. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Mayo's here, and Tyler's here, and Z's. Yeah, there's 4 people here at least. You know, Andy, when you stream games like this, you always go for at least 3+ hours? Yeah, I know. I just get enthralled into them. Oh no.
It kind of smells like a baka.
You cannot see, but I'm doing the Yonkey Sploinky. So you save the game? Yeah, let me do that. Almost Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room.
Go to horny jail, you horny man.
I am not horny! Where's my mouse? There.
Is this about the festival?
Sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much.
We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all.
It doesn't tell us what we're actually going to do for the event. We should use an eye tracker for this game, so we can see if you look. You know the thing is they're just gonna make like a... Oh my god. Random Dev fucking felt it. Don't do it on the flap. Hey, there's nothing wrong. All tits are justice. All boobs are cool. We do not discriminate. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica. Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Neo's boobies, the wimp. We do not judge boobs around here. We do not judge boobs. All boobs are perfectly fine the way they are. We don't need to judge them. This judging stuff I'm not sure about. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori's been coloring the poster holds up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Huh? Well, I did. You really think it's a bad of an idea?
No!
The big whispered said, well, that's only your preference, dude. That's only your preference. But ain't you like a child? The closer you are to, the younger you are, the closer you are to boobs. Don't say that. Twitch is gonna get you. Yeah, you'll genuinely get banned if you say your sex.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that.
I'm kidding. Thanks for... Yeah, thank fuck at least then. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Yeah, we're not gonna ban you, Neo. It's Twitch itself that will usually do it. Like auto moderation does it. There we go. Back to it.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their points with anyone until just a couple days ago. We're not... No, she's not. And, again, no one's gonna say spoilers in the chat, okay? The moment anyone says a spoiler, we're muting them. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But that was not a spoiler. That was not a spoiler, Z. The Machine of Suicide. You know what game I'm playing, right? You know what I'm playing, right, Z? I think we should give it our best. Yeah, we were saying. Yeah, again, I don't care if someone says something about suicide. Let me open my window, it's getting hot. There we go. Age doesn't have anything to say matters about that. Welcome back, Tyler. Yeah, they're 13, which is enough for Twitch. Anyway, we're only one responsible for the fate of this club. Marian! Welcome to the stream, Marian. Hey, you guys say I sound 14, but I'm 19, so who knows? If we start the event and each of us put a good performance, then we'll inspire the others to do the same. You guys took a shower? Hell yeah, Avi. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right.
Where's my mouse? There. And in those reasons, we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that put you here in the first place? Bye everyone, hope you have a nice day and that everyone goes well. Same for you, Z. Goodbye, dude. Bye-bye. I know you do. I know we all do. And if that all takes you standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and recite a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The best we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
No thanks, we don't even have any arguments left. Your guess? Fair enough, that is your guess.
Okay, fine. I guess I just have to get it over with.
Alright! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everyone with his expectant faces. Not really. There's brown hair, purple hair, bright pink, and then like in yeah, I'd say Sayori is in between pink and brown, but more brown, I'd say. Yeah, she's like light brown hair. I guess I don't have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is really going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, I'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. I want to have anime hairstyle? Well, sadly it's not possible IRL. Me too for it. Dude, if it was possible, I would have ran some of Mia's fucking hairstyle from Persona 5. No way! Monica! This is too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see. Monica fills her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or she's simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Same, bro. Same. For real, for real. Monica takes a breath. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
So good, Monica.
Thanks so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
What? You're fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches her sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it.
You can do it, Yuri.
It is called The After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words are only the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. It must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as she is bewildered even to herself. It's up to me to save the situation, and the person starts applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. I thought you're about to misread books. Books. Now we didn't applaud. Hold on, I want to check something quickly on... Let me check something. Really, really, bro? You're really gonna do me like this? God damn, I should have checked this before. The quality stuck on 720. I swear to fucking God. Give me a second. Alright, back to it. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good! Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Dude, my girl Yuri, she fucking dead.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow.
Ah,
Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's harder than I thought.
Did you guys do it so easily? Ah, try to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you recite it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice and made us a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, you probably wouldn't think of much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. That I get to reach more deep into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it.
Good job, Sayori.
Even Auntie liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? Read the poem. Doesn't let me. It came out nicely, Sayori. My meadow. Read it? I mean, I don't have the option right now to do it, but I will. It came out nicely, Sayori. The I'm sure the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I'll be practicing this kind of thing.
Google it? I'll Google it later.
Just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. You don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Boink. Welcome, Arctic Snow. Welcome to the stream, dude. Okay, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Andy. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Andy lower everyone's standards a little before I do it. Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of selection to what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. If you want, I can copy it from Google. No, it's okay. As I said, I will look at it later. Not now, you know? Maybe if I get it like in the game files or anything. I recite my poem. If I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applauses anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Oh, why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting?
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Every time I say breath, I just try and say bruh. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to a poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hurries back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you really feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'll be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about the festival. That's it, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll have an idea for what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'm making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, you'll probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. Indeed, Tyler. Next festival is coming up, but let's try the right points for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. For the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to go through it. If for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yeah? Look at you two, always going home together like that.
You got a problem with that? You got a problem with that, huh? You got a problem with that? Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. That is nice, though.
Well,
How am I supposed to respond to that?
it's okay, Auntie. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's a little more quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder. Finger... Not yet, dude. Not yet, why you... that came out of nothing. No, dude, no. I think about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Performance forward.
Let's just say that one day Yuri walked home with you.
Huh?
How would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I mean, I'll say, but I know what I'm answering. I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would date you for Yuri? You stop. Yeah.
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I would see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Andy.
You think about me too much sometimes. You would deserve it if you wanted, so... Sayori, I already made up my mind. I already can figure it out sometimes.
Sorry.
Hey, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. Kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I know. God, I'm having such a fucking vibe with this song. Melancholy? No. Tragedy. Death? Jeez, I still fucking forget that. Shame. Childhood. Clumsy. Tears. Broken. Defeat. Agonizing. No, that was Yuri. Hurt. Disarray. Captive. Pain. Grief. I wrote you before, why not climax? I'm never gonna... Dude, I'm not gonna... You cannot make me come if you tell me to come, bro. You cannot make me. Alright. You make a good point there, Tyler. It is not a joke. You can talk about it, but don't joke about it, you know? That's all I really care about. Hold on, I'm going back. Okay, what was it? Childhood? Now keep count again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's see, that's fine. How much is this for real? God damn it. Why must the things for Sayuri and Yuri have to be so close to each other? Sunset. God damn, I always think unstable for thingy. Third. So yeah, that's like 2 of them. Or 3, I can't remember. Tears? Yeah, that's 4. Or 3, I'll stick with 3 just to be sure. Broken, that's 5. Yeah, now it's 4. Yeah, broken, thank you, random though. Hopeless, that's 5. Tragedy, that's 6. What is lost? Interesting. Cry, that's 7. Misery, that's 8. Infallible, no. I'm still 8 though, so I'm doing good. Together, that's 9. Broken socks. Depression, that's 10. Playground? Okay, no. Disaster. Alright. Incapable? No. Daydream, okay. Use your scroll wheel? I am using my scroll wheel. I am using my scroll wheel, it doesn't do anything. Oh, okay. Nope. Hopefully this should be enough for Sayori. I mean, this is the Doki Doki, this is the plus version of the game, so you know, it's gonna be a bit more different. Okay, I think my coffee's made by now, so give me a second to grab it, alright fellas? I'm back in a second. Bye, Z. Okay, it's so bizarre. I walk from my room, like from the kitchen on the hallway in here, and I open my room and I just see Monica on my screen, and I think, huh, this feels bizarre, to be honest. And right now it's raining heavily, by the way, outside. I did get my coffee, though. I did manage to get my coffee. Dude, I'm plotting so hard right now to this. Alright. Here goes. Oh man! I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I'll just walk in too. Don't worry, I'll just walk in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah! Must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're willing to help out with the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. What happened to Natsuki? Come on, Natsuki, you're not like this, chief. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but the whole day of the school where we get to play and eat all kind of delicious food. It's not like you like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Hey Fat! Welcome to the stream, dude. I've seen all of these people, but I don't know them. Let me introduce you. To the left is Monica, middle is Yuri, and to the right is Natsuki, which is a little gremlin that you can probably just fucking monk. Are they Natsuki? Fair enough. It's VIP Fat. Hey yo.
Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
That's not even my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. 4-4, break. Ayo, shots fired, shots fired. What's my mouse? Okay, it's not on boobs. Whenever you bonk me, guys, I immediately get alert. You couldn't smell. What the fuck? Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine.
Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spitting out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me.
You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you're worrying too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everything back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything good about Sayori recently. Since they're preparing the festival, they must have spent a lot of time together. I immediately approached Monica, who is shuffling through the papers at her desk. Andy, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading in a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Ah, you think so? I can't say I noticed anything about her. Monica appears across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Andy. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. There, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. Also, I just realized, who the fuck pronounces her name Monica? I'm gonna shit myself, dude. I'm gonna shit myself so bad. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I care a lot about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? It's in the original language. Ah, it's probably in Japanese. Makes sense. You know, it makes sense. My bad. I should probably not say it like that then. My bad. Monica knows it's not in Japanese. You want to be left alone. Are you sure? You just had a hard time bringing it up in person of interest. Person of interest? Yeah, if you say... Yeah, it says... Yeah, it doesn't make sense in translation, so it could be that. What do you mean by that? I think that maybe the things on her mind is you, Andy. Me? How on earth would that come to that... How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but... Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. Yeah, if everyone knows here will be Dev. The Dev and our Dev. Like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it's always been. You're so funny, Andy. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Good point. Ah, said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusion, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so I'll try to think about it. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget it, but I already know you won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, but and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible when she's behaving like this. Because how much do I care about her and I'm not letting this weigh me down so much? And I feel like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. And there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. ... Okay, everyone! After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I know what she was talking about, Sayori. Hold on. Sayori we go. Anyway, ... This is your best one. This is your best one so far. You're really nice, Andy. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Eh? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Andy. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try to write your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Atsuki. But in the end... Yeah, I guess you're the only one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. But sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori. No! Andy! I don't deserve this! Why don't you try watching anime on stream? Because that'll probably take me DMCA'd out of the fucking existence. You're too nice to me! Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier! Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand why you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Only she gathers herself and puts on a smile. mean, yeah, what do you expect? That they have strict copyright on those things.
It's nothing, Andy. Just a little rain cloud.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. A little rain cloud, huh? A little rain cloud. I know what she means, though. Well done, Andy. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid the whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Andy? Eh? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself? In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. Even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe that more important is exploring and discovering yourself. Indeed it is. That's comforting, Jesus Christ. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Really think for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. No, it's alright. Yuri, not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always think I come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri! What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. You want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. Alright. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth castically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and expanse of bliss, but beneath grey rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build the sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet the tide comes. Will it gently leak all of your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tended by the foamy tendrils, turn back and abandon my piece to erode at the shore, drift forward and return to Earth furthermore. Interesting. Don't really have anything to say to it, to be honest. How do you read that handwriting? Simple, I have a shitty handwriting myself. You don't believe that? Hold on. Wow. My handwriting's very weird. But my mother would say you have a doctor's handwriting then. Yeah, I know though. I get you. It's an important tool in life to write, right? But it's also hard to do. I completed my math exam in 20 minutes. Jesus Christ, dude, that's amazing. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. I got okay marks? Hell yeah, I'm fat. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well... It was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the difference in our writing styles. Or thought processes. Anyways, her idea. Knowing her, it's not surprised that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. Guess I went to her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Nice one, Yuri. Natsuki! Yeah, no thanks. Didn't even... Next! Okay, if you say so, Natsuki. Hi, Andy. I thought about wanting to meet to perform at the festival. Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Kind of funny. Also, no, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. Really? I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Well, we kind of grew up as best friends. I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot more time together again. I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little bit off today. Yeah? Did she tell you something? Well, Andy, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Yeah, I haven't. I can't say I have. Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It'll be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since he joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. There isn't time talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. The LKE. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twinkling sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and I fall and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. A little hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows
Well, Rick Astley won't give you up, let you down, run around and desert you.
Indeed, he won't. Alright, before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Interesting. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. But it was kind of my own mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's one writing tip for the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. The point to like these speeches. Bizarre, but they kinda do, I see what you mean, yeah. Much more encouraging that way, it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you free? Okay, give me a second, let me clean up my desk a bit. And I'll take a piss as well, back in a second, because goddamn the rating also makes me want to pee. I'm back. It still feels so weird because I don't know. You guys not seeing it how I'm seeing it, right? Because for using 720 for some odd fucking reason because I don't have a graphics card. But the fun thing is, I like this. Like whenever I come into my room, I just see everything so well drawn. It just makes me happy. You're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. You shot me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviate from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri's immune to it.
Stagnating air is commonly foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. He seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? She does. It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Shadow A. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Could you please show some decency?
Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Oh, she's alright.
Seriously?
Of all times to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovely-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of being avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Oh, that curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, I need to figure out the rest of the Facebook version, so... what did she say? So what everyone will be doing this weekend? I already know what I'm doing! That's right, Master could be making cupcakes. Or we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me out? I'm something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Natsuki's pouting too, huh? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori an upgrade, but I can tell even harder now that she's not around. That may be the case. If I can't be the leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri quickly suddenly changes as she stares at the desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Yes, atmosphere. Yes, atmosphere. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Andy. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. Probably go a long way to give them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I'll be really appreciative of that. That's... Am I considering I spend a weekend with one of my club members? I wonder how they're going to respond to a gesture like that. I suppose I don't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Marika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Yuri, help Yuri. Perhaps. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you like to handle the baking on your own. Andy may not like to be around if you only make it be a nuisance, so therefore, you may be more suited to assisting with decorations.
I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? So more like you're just making excuse for Andy to...
What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? What you thinking?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to him to decide how he likes to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he is interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry.
I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle things already? Yeah, Andy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone's looking straight at me. Of course, I'm going to...
I mean, you know what I'm gonna choose?
Sayori. I mean, it's gonna be anyone up for her helping Sayori. Monka. You're already neighbors, Dad. Monica said
that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, you really hate us that much?
No! Sorry, didn't mean for it to be this difficult. Just think of the club, okay? I guess I'll go with Yuri. Hold on, let me quickly check some stuff. Oh my god, when did you send this? Oh, it's an hour ago. Lovely. Alright then. Well, I'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you the boss say something mean. I'm a Yuri kind of guy. Like, it's not Sayori, I'm a Yuri kind of guy.
No, I was just saying.
So be helping Yuri then, Andy. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your sense will be very helpful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to get over with? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. You feel the same way, Andy? Me? Ah, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turns out. That's good enough for me. How about you, Natsuki? Natsuki?
What? Why is everyone yelling at me?
I didn't do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. You're actually breaks between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Andy picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go well with my tea. And nothing that I do with the event will compare to that, so...
I get it.
Right, I'm gonna disappear. See, I'm fat.
I'm surprised though.
Why?
I'm not the one acting mature.
I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. And I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. But she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone for our comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. If it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I can appreciate it.
I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this.
You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you. Yeah, I would see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door, as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. You're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You're in exchange phone numbers. It's... Okay, then I'll stop by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'll prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, I won't be a problem. Decided not to press Yuri for a reason. Not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Andy. I think I'm... Oh man. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? She does. I don't know. Yeah, I know, I moved it. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. If kind of one reason is the most common sense, I just have it because that's all I want to do. But Yuri thinks herself an extreme tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out how we're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. Believe you. It took her tremendous effort finding sense, taste that, and react to her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would prefer to do this with Sayori, my anxiety shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening while we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous as Sayori finds out about this? I feel like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, it's all about the club. I have nothing to worry about. We just go with it and have a good time. It's already Sunday. Wow, I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit if she's just the two of us. Meanwhile... Hi, Pop. Hello there, Chloe. Coley Cootie. Howdy, welcome to the stream. How are you, dude? You know, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing about Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, so I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. Good you? I'm having a good time playing this game. I love it already so much. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Huh.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Andy.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she is different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Her room is as messy as it's always been. I was wearing the same stuffed animals and wall decoration that she has for years now.
If you came over more often, it would be in such a mess.
That's because I ended up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today?
Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? I already left by the time we already decided the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that is true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. I'm just helping her online.
We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Andy.
Huh?
Why can't you just be like you've always been? This is all my fault. I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have ever been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come here over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? And has something happened to you? There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me, already. Until I know, I'll be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. Come on, man. Not now. You really put me in a trap, Andy. But
You're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this.
I'm just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Andy? I guess I have no choice this time.
The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Why isn't it easier to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't figure out how to respond. Is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? I surely want her so badly for me to not think about that? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is that you never told me about this? It feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. If I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Andy. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being thrown against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Think you make friends and get closer to everyone else in the club. It feels like a spear growing through my heart. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but torture. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand why you're feeling at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's all I'll do. No, Andy. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped if everything could have been like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you how horrible a person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punishing my own heart. My heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I put her into a tight embrace. Ah! Andy! Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Andy. Sayori isn't hugging me back. The time I being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She stopped sobbing next to my ear. No! Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Andy, Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. Make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Andy. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. But she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? What I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with her here, I would. Of all days, this is the one day I have plans. Maybe I should cancel. No! Don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet at my house. At the very least, all you want to come along and help out? It'll be fun. Am I the only one watching? You're here with me. That makes two of us. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? That's kind of for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I found myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have great times tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. I started to get a little nervous and nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and heard it all more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It's become a sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. You managed to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Such a nice room. PC on the right, TV on the left, bed next to the PC, boob in hand, kiss on the neck, Hell yeah! I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so very considerate of you to do. Ah, no. It would be very embarrassing for my room to be a mess when you were here. Huh. Well, I do enjoy cleaning, but I'd rather help you clean. Ah, that'd be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Ah, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of time. So, should we get started? Is the hentai stash? Most likely it's his porn. His hentai. His boosh. How long have I been streaming? 3 hours. Usual of me. Ah, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lightening, aromatherapy candles. Ah, wow! I didn't know you planned to take it this far. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. I don't mean we'll stop just out of curiosity. Under the bed? Why would you keep your cum stash under the bed, dude? It's gonna get soggy. And for cupcakes, I guess I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I liked about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought something for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummaged through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped objects. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I'm trying to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you think? Yeah, that would be really neat. I like the piano. I know, right? Like all the piano, like boom, boom. I love piano in everything, to be honest, so it's just a bonus for me that there's so much piano in this game. Yeah, that would be very neat. What's with the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Familiar with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. Just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through the hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful! What kind of mood is the one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Do you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinions with anything. Yuri smiled gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spoons of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. Well then, we'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of the ribbon to hang in the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper around the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. That'd be good. Oh, I get it what she means. Yeah, I know what she means. That sounds cool. You also catch the eye of those passing by the room. May attract them to peek inside. Cut with a knife. Clunk! God, I really want to be able to do the Omori stab in the heart noise. That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Yes, that's so. Well, I suppose you get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with rude cheeks. Is it just me or she's more relaxed now than just the two of us? Just the two of us. Or maybe it's the excitement she felt from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's the marker, Andy. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon on her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle hasn't... Welcome to the stream, D-Shock. How are you, gamer? Welcome to the stream. How's your day been? Oh boy, I'm getting to the cool part of this game, boy oh boy! Alright. As I was saying, the silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. You gaming? We gaming. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Silver handle wave pattern. Tinted blue. Hi. Hello, D-Shock. Welcome to the stream. How are you, dude? Yeah, welcome to you too. I hope you have a good time being here. I mean, I'll probably end stream soon since I've been streaming for 3 hours now. But welcome here and welcome, and I hope you enjoy your time here. He goes, Liz. So here, let's go. The blade itself is tinted blue. That's an ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. I'm doing alright, thanks for asking, how are you? I teared up with the Sayori moment in the game where you hug each other and she gives her soul to you, basically. It was a really beautiful moment, and I can relate a lot to her depression, so, it felt even more personal. But right now, I'm having fun with Yuri, so, I'm doing pretty great. I'm drinking my coffee and talking with you guys, so I'm doing even better. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. I love knives. D-Shock, aw, thank you so much for the follow, D-Shock. It really means a lot. I wish you a good day, a good week. Be kind to yourself and others, y'all deserve it, and I wish you the best. I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I know, right? They really are. They really are. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feelings of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to get into, I guess. I think it just kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny it. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once more. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it in my hand. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Ooh, that's a really good knife then. Where do you even get a knife like this? That is a good... Where? Online, right? Like, you get them online. Do bonk. Man, I'm not... My mouse is all the way on my fucking corner, dude. I'm not being horny. And I never was to begin with, alright? Curious of its sharpness, feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Andy! Why'd you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down my side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Sheesh. That's a weird thing to do out of the sudden, but alright. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Bizarre? To say the least? Startled, I'm seeing her pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head and her face burning up. Sadism. Hell yeah, baby, pain! Ow! Yuri. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. She horny? When I did write Lust, her icon did bop up and down, so she might be. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. I could do something like that. I'm sorry. Ah, sure, it was a little weird. It took me by surprise, but I guess you were just trying to help, right? Yeah, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take your hand and I lick her finger in return. That is a bit weird. Actually, it might be weird. Andy, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. I know that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would have been extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Andy. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? Ah, I don't think I need one actually. There's a tiny cut. Look, you already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbon, we lay them all out by side by side. God, I can read. You look better than expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. You look great. Good thinking coming with that, Yuri. Ah, thanks. Just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create the banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri has asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We all need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets. Really? I never thought of doing it like that. I did try painting in watercolors once. I like it. I like the effect it has. It's just I'm not really the best with painting overall, so it's kind of hard for me. But I never thought of plopping the tablets in the water itself. Interesting way of doing it. We need about 6 cups of water to put each tablet in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Yeah, he makes a good point. Taking Yuri's advice, I had to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's fix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and catches it upon herself to wrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. Oh, if I would do something simple that looks very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, cutting the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Come on, man, don't bunk! Welcome to the stream, Weeblord 1338. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good time. Alright, we can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Oh, neat! What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Bonk the horny jail. Hey, I am not horny in the jail, okay? I ain't horny. I don't know what makes you think that. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel the opposite side so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. It kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolor feels a lot like an art class project we had to do back then. Wow, man, it's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this was a bit too childish. No, I don't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I actually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things a lot more nicer. I think it all takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. This is what I'm doing, basically. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Someone do the bonk, someone do bonk. Wait. Bonk. Yeah! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It's just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have passed to you get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's not my fault. So it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel and then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Aw, how could? Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah, something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't even want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. while Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's like she's lost in a daze and enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through lightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrists and the tingling sensation through my arms. And suddenly, her face seemed to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah! Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. Or remains silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that looks like stars. Looking at the bear as a whole, it looks pretty natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the layering now? Ah, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. Won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it's best to leave it here. Then you have to bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally okay. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more to us to do here. Phew! You say like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, it's not like that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I have to start making dinner soon. Ah! We don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well... Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. Probably my fault. For being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seemed to look a little downcast. I understand why. It's not like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. It doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you, Random. Thank you, Dev. Thank you so much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Well, I gotta go see ya. See ya, Random Dev. You know what, I think I'll save here, and we can continue off tomorrow, okay, fellas? Where is it? Be right back. Alright, fellas, I want to thank you all for joining me. It was a really fun day today. Really fun game to play as well. Slow start because of my electricity, but, you know, shit happens. What can you do? I want to thank you all for joining me. It was a really fun day. I wish you all a good time, a good day, a good week. Be kind to each other. You all deserve it. I wish you all the best, alright? Bye-bye.